Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Dishonored 2, Death of the Outsider, once again. In the last episode, we stole Shan Yun's key that he kept in his voice-activated safe, which we need to get into his bank vault, but that vault is shared with somebody by the name of Jacobi, who would also happen to have a key. And we are going to need both keys to get in there. And this might be bad. I popped down right in front of this dude, and I'm surprised he didn't take notice of the ding that happened. Peekaboo! Uh-oh. Don't you go telling anybody about what you just saw now. You don't need to know anything! All you need is a nice little nap. And then we can slip out of here unnoticed. And there's only a couple of guards on this floor that I'm aware of, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Now let's just get a-going. Only other person who might have possibly seen me is taking a nap under the table. That's perfectly normal. People love they table naps. And just to be sure... Okay, you're on the other side of a wall over there. We's good, we can get to the door undetected. They never knew I was here. The people that had any remote idea that I was there have been knocked the fuck out. And that's the way to do it. Would you mind loading a little faster, please? Don't give me that not responding bullshit. There it is, that's better. It started responding! Now... You know nothing! Can't be seen. Not now. Only reason I didn't knock you out the first time is because I was wearing dude's girlfriend's face. And you wouldn't have noticed me. Now... Yes, while you lay there sleeping... Okay, there's no upper path to slipping out of here. Okay, we're good. These people ain't know nothing about who I am or what I do, so I don't need to worry about being seen by them. But I do need to get to Ivan Jacobi's office, and there's also the black market over there. That would be useful, and there's the person whose face I yanked. And let's just put you in a more agreeable position that you're less likely to be found in. Things would not go as smoothly if somebody found an unconscious woman with her face stolen. Would probably cause a panic. And that's a guard. So... Okay, there's a civilian. I'm gonna need you to take a nice little nap time. Oh, that's another guard. So, change of plans. Nobody's going to be taking a nap because I'm going to slip by without the need of knocking people out. Yes. We'll make it our way over to the black market there. Grab a few things and stuff, and we won't be getting in any trouble. Because the guards don't know what's good for them. But they will learn. Learn they shall. Now, are you a person I can afford to be seen by? You're a worker, but you might be a bad worker. And the bad workers are always the worst people to be seen by. I did not even know this balcony was here. I was not trying to jump up and grab onto it. I was trying to land on this pipe over here. Now let me just make my way downtown, walking fast, eating ass, breaking my ankles. All right, we made it in. Don't mind the rats, they like to follow me. Anything you got to say?
No. Hardwood, soft plaster, stone, acid, a path. Rooms of delicious sea-scent fish flesh. A feast for us. Soon. First, we know.
Okay, not sure what to do about that
I'm
information.
certain you will find what you require here.
Yes, you happen to have a lot of bone charms going for you. What about
Prices reflect
upgrades?
the exquisite quality of the items offered.
Okay, you have fun with your items offered. I'm gonna go ahead and... Ooh, that looks good.
This time, no need to
Buy a few frickin' thingies for the goodness of my health.
Feel well named.
And now let's see about other things. You got stuff, you got things. It's the things that are important. Rapid displacement, use displace without placing a marker. Quick tap, that could be useful. Quiet hooked. Hooked targets are silenced in midair. Lightweight,
I
void
miss my old
gambler.
cigar shop. The smell of tobacco. I had to sell the business because of the smugglers.
Well, stop talking about smugglers. I'ma buy this and that. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. I'm 2 coins short. Damn it. Well, fine.
Well, and do think of us again.
Yes, I'll think of ye again. But there's still some contracts here. Kidnap the bartender. That's one of them. Bartender at Spectre Club is a lying, heartless snake and needs to be taught a lesson. I'm going to bury him in my garden with sunflowers. Let him think about his mistakes for a day or two. If you want to make some easy coins, stash him in the crate I left on the rooftops near the Red Camellia. Death to the mime. I'll split the insurance with whoever arranges the death of Georgie Batello, also known as the Syrian Mime. So, someone put a hit out on a mime. I can respect that. But I ain't here for killings. Workplace harassment. I work at Dolores Michelle's bank, and a certain customer is tormenting me, threatens and blackmails me. She does nails and dead blood flies to my door. When I don't pay, I have no idea who she works for. If you follow her quietly, I'll bet you'll lead them right to them, kill her and her business associates to earn your stipend. Missing brother, blobbity bloog. Might actually not even do those. But then again, I might. Keyword being might.
Just make it through this shift. And I can
Now,
go and have a mug of
Jacobi's office, that's where I want to go. Because that's the important place. And I should probably put on them charms that I picked up. The charmier I am, the better I will have at being alive and good at doing stuff and things. Because if enemies miss with fired projectiles more often, I'll be a very happy person. And my voltaic shot deals more damage. That's for murder, which I don't do. And that'll do me for now. For now, that shall be the good. That's a guard. Can't be seen by him. That's also a guard. Can't be seen by him either. Ho ho. That looks useful. There's an open window right there. And that is what I was hoping for. A nice way of getting by people undetected. And there seems to be a distinct lack of people in here. Yes, I can use that to my advantage. All I gotta do is slip through one of these apartments, find an open window to fly out of like a screaming madman. And that's going to be fun now, isn't it? It's always fun to go flying headlong out of a window into certain death. I'd honestly recommend it if it wasn't so lethal. Now, is there anybody in here? I didn't check much in the rooms, mostly just the hallway. Okay, this place seems fairly abandoned. That's good. That's great. That's exactly what I had hoped for. Now, dude's office is over that way. And if I can make it over there, we're all good. Now, where the hell do I go to get there? That is the question. Perhaps it's not even on the other side of the building. Perhaps it is in this building right over here. That's what it seems like. And that's a stabby fence. The kind of fence that I don't want to land on because it will give me an extra sphincter. If the sphincter is a butthole. Uh-oh. I seem to have been spotted. That's great. Exactly what I wanted. And I'm gone. Like the wind. As if I was never here to begin with. But it's possible they might be following me through the door. Guards. Yeah. Now I know that you're here. And you're about to make your way up to where I was just standing, aren't you?
Come on! I don't have time for games.
Sure you do. Games is fun. Alright. Seems you made the mistake of coming in here on your own. Unescorted by your friends. Alright. Shush, shush. Sleepy time. Okay. That dude's very bad at his job, I've noticed.
I won't hurt you.
Yeah, you will. I know how you people work. A bunch of liars. Liars and scoundrels. So you still coming up these stairs? I'll give you all a well-deserved nap time. And it looked for a second like that guy's head was on backwards. And that guy too. These dudes got frickin' backward heads. And we're good. I only had to give one of them a concussion. Giving a speech at Colebron Plaza. I'm speaking out against regraving at Colebron Plaza today, so I won't be in my office. Please ask Eloise for assistance in my stead, Ivan Jacobi.
Colebron Plaza, huh? I should pay Ivan Jacobi a visit.
Yes, we should. He's over there. If only we'd known that. Could have saved ourselves a trip to his office. But no, we didn't know. We know nothing. Why does nobody tell me these things anymore? Nobody tells me anything, ever. And that's the bad. The bad is not the good. That is why we call it the bad. Now let's get over to that plaza, find this Jacobi feller, and see about yanking his shit. He's got some shit that is in need of a solid yanking. And might as well give you a nice little Batman treatment. There we go. And now we are going up here, where you will never be found. Take a nap on the flower pots, boy. And just a quick scouting. Never know who might be watching. And we got a worker. There's Ivan Jacobi. Some guards. Oh, I'm getting too far from myself. If you're too far from yourself, you'll be... I don't know. But it's gonna be bad. So don't get too far away from yourself. Now then, there's somebody over here who happens to be a guard. Worker. Better to just mark everybody. Mark you. Alright then. I need more juice. What are you talking about trapdoors for?
trapdoor already.
So there's a trapdoor in the middle of the stage, you say?
Citizens of Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the...
Well, you keep on practicing your speech while I mark the rest of your guards. So that I know... Oh, I can only have a certain number of people marked at a time.
Regraving
Well.
disrespects the deceased and shames the living. Would you want your loved ones to... No, that's not it.
What do you mean that's not it?
Disrespects the deceased and shames the...
I'm gonna pull a quick save in case I need to abuse that mechanic. And you there happen to be watching exactly where I'm trying to get to. So I need you marked so I know exactly when it's safe to go jumping in.
I think I have it.
If I could distract this person, or find a way to get to them without being noticed, we'll be able to get in there without any problems. And this is exactly the reason they put quick save in, so you can try things like this to see whether or not it works without any unintended consequences, such as being discovered. Okay, you're good. So let's take you here and maybe put you up on the balcony. There we are. Problem person taken care of. And we'll just have to be careful to make sure nobody else is going to be...
Citizens of Karnaca. No. Dear citizens
There's a
of
gap in
Karnaca.
this thing.
Beloved citizens of Karnaca.
First drafts. Yeah, that's his speech. Don't care about that. Bone charm.
Even think. The dead.
Okay.
The dead are being moved. The wandering spirits are watching us, citizens
Now,
of
if you could
Karnaca.
kindly just move a little closer to this gap, I'd be able to steal something from your pocket and you wouldn't be any the
Citizens of
wiser.
Karnaca, I'm here today to demand the repeal of the Reappropriation of Abandoned Burials and Grave Sites Act.
Keep
Regraving
on
disrespects
talking.
the deceased and shames the living.
Yes,
You
yes,
want
hurry it
your
up.
loved ones to... No, that's not it.
Yes, keep looping your dialogue.
Disrespects the deceased
He's on
and
his way
shames
back
the
over here.
feeling. Graving
And
disrespects the deceased. and
Yoink,
shames-
yank, got your key.
Where's Winstead with those papers?
So now then,
Housekeeping gets here, so I'm bringing the coat.
I'll be able to slip out of here with your key. We're good. That is the way to do it. I get such a good feeling of sneaking around properly. That's what I love doing in these games. But sometimes it just gets to be a pain in the ass and I wish I could just murder, death, kill everybody, which of course I could. But then again, I don't want the chaos climbing up. I got what I needed out of him. Now I just need to get back into his office. Preferably undetected. And then we will be good. Let's slip up in that office, boy. Take whatever he got. He got stuff in here behind a steel door. Why you need such a reinforced door, though? Oh, look, pool table with the bumpers and everything. Oh, he seems to have one of these things, just like Shan Yun had. Indeed. So, this is probably a normal thing among cultists in the Eyeless. Crumpled note. Yeah, he's trying to write his goddamn script. Letter from Michael's bank. Dear sir, we please the Yoon Jacobi account. We've read this. Handwritten note is scrawled across the bottom of the letter. I oversaw the update personally and kept prying eyes away from our prize. Don't worry, there's no safer place in Karnaca for such a unique treasure. May the eye watch over it, Dolores.
It has to be the knife. It's in a bank vault. Just my
Okay.
luck. Looks like I need to find that second key.
Yep. I would imagine that second key is in here. Ooh, what's behind the painting?
These people are sick.
A blood vial. The donor was nervous when I started the pump. Note, increase sedation next time. First signs of distress, muttering, grogginess. I asked what he was seeing. but the audiograph machine didn't pick up his answers. I should hire an assistant. I can't ask questions, monitor the blood pump, and take notes all at once at some point. He began repeating my name. Jacobi. Jacobi. Was he begging for his life, or was he having a vision about me? Unfortunately, I'll never know. I remember him mentioning a certain Teresa, something about whales, and a shack in the mountain. Okay, so he's doing some crazy-ass shit. Journalist at the Spectre Club. I was waiting at the Spectre for my usual concert day in Fusion when I overheard a man asking about you. He'd cornered Ned Tamron by the front of the door and was asking about membership at the Spectre. What was in sanguine infusions, how to sample one, and so forth. I spoke with Ned later. He said the man was Christopher George, a journalist from the Gazette. George wanted to talk to you about some missing persons who were last seen near the Spectre, including our dear Cienfuegos. You know Tamron, he's a fool with no deep knowledge, so I doubt the reporter learned any useful information, but we have George nosing about. It's bad publicity. I suggest you use your influence to shut him up, Shan. So yes, both of them are in on that crazy-ass cult shit. Now, I got an optional objective of dropping some evidence off at the journalist's office. That would put a huge problem there in the machine workings of Jacobi and whatnot. But what about that key? It might be with that Dolores person who wrote that note saying that she had personally oversaw the security update. So we'll just have to see about her in the next episode. Because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this again in the next one. Bye.